What's good, YouTube? Your boy Bosco back again with another sneaker video, and today we're talking about Sabrina and Nike with the Nike Sabrina 1. We're gonna rate the colorways, talk about the best and worst. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. Of course, every colorway here. What's your favorite? What's your least favorite? Hit the like button, watch all the way to the end. Without further ado, let's get into these shoes, you dig? Now, the journey with Nike and Sabrina actually started with the Nike Zoom GT Cut 2 Sabrina, which dropped October 22nd for a retail price of 170 bucks. A lot of people like the Zoom GT Cut 2, really good basketball shoe. Let me know if you guys are a fan of these overall and what do you guys think about this colorway. Photon Dust, Photon Blue, and black as the color scheme. Not a bad color combination, and they actually kind of dubbed this color combination on the first colorway of the Sabrina 1. Which of course was the Nike Sabrina 1 Iconic, which dropped September 1st, 2023 for a retail price of 130 bucks, featuring the color combination of Photon Dust, Anthracite, Fuchsia Dream, Light Smoke Gray, and Light Bone, which was very similar to the color combination on the Zoom GT Cut 2. Aside from this colorway being one that stands out to me, one thing that you can expect on all of the Sabrina 1s is Nike paying homage to her Romanian heritage with a special pattern that's on the forefoot and eye stays, paying homage to the traditional Romanian art. I think that's really dope how they added that touch to the shoe. And of course, all Sabrina 1s have the full-length Nike React Cushlon combined with the Zoom Air unit on the forefoot. These shoes are definitely on point. Rating this iconic colorway from a 1 to 10, in my opinion, I give it a solid 7.5. Let me know what you guys rate it in the comments below. The next Sabrina 1 we're going to talk about is the Spark colorway, which dropped September 1st as well for a retail price of 130 bucks. These featured oxygen purple, black, and lemon chiffon as the color scheme, which I thought was pretty unique. On this Sabrina 1, you'll find a bold message, anyone, anywhere. It's embedded into the midsole in reference to, Sabrina's competitive nature, which is something you can respect. And one detail that I did miss on the first colorway is that all of these have the midfoot band system with lockdown cables to help keep your foot secure. So even though these shoes look really good for casual and hooping, you definitely get some lockdown and some great traction for a great price point. Rating the Nike Sabrina 1 Spark from a 1 to 10, I would give this one a solid 8. Definitely a dope colorway that stands out. The next release of the Nike Sabrina 1 was the Oreo colorway, which dropped during the fall of 2023 for a retail price as well as 130 bucks. Definitely solid, self-explanatory, black and white colorway with the black being a dominant as you have the white accents all over the shoe. I like this color combination. Definitely a subtle takedown from the previous two colorways we just talked about. You can match this with a lot more things on and off the court. Rating this from a 1 to 10, I would also give this about a 7.5, 8. Definitely a solid colorway. Let me know what you guys rate this from a 1 to 10 in the comments below. The next Nike Sabrina 1 to hit the scene was the Wolf Gray colorway. This was more of a college theme, coming in wolf gray and white as the color scheme. Easy, self-explanatory. You can match it with a lot of different things, especially like some Nike tech out there. This colorway was very subtle. From a 1 to 10 scale on the Nike Sabrina 1 Wolf Gray, I would give this one probably a solid 7. Let me know if you guys like this one or not. One thing that I did notice about the Nike Sabrina 1 is that they did have a lot of college colorways or college vibe, and this is definitely one that fits the bill. Let me know if you guys like these standout colorways. Most of the time I saw a majority of the people doing a buy you when it came to the Nike Sabrina 1. If you're somebody out there who did that, go ahead and comment below and let us know the color combinations that you used. The next Sabrina 1 we're going to talk about is the magnetic colorway, which dropped October 1st for a retail price of 130. These feature white, black, and football gray as the color scheme. One thing about the Sabrina 1s that I did not mention is, of course, you can notice the Sabrina S that's on the tongues that really stand out. But one thing that's a little bit more subtle is the dotted I running from the outsole up to the heel serves as a nod to her last name. I think that's a really dope, subtle touch to the shoe. And let me know if you guys noticed that. One thing that I do like about this Sabrina 1 colorway, the magnetic colorway, is that subtle hint of the football gray. When I rate this from a 1 to 10, I give this one about a 7.5. The next Nike Sabrina 1 we're going to talk about is the apple green colorway, which dropped October 5th for a retail price of 125 bucks, $5 less than the previous colorways, which is definitely a great thing. The next Sabrina one we're going to talk about also gives me a college theme as well, but this is the apple green colorway. White and apple green is the color scheme. I do like the fact that this shoe has an apple green base with the white accents. Maybe putting white laces in this shoe might make it pop just a little bit more. But let me know what you guys think about this Sabrina one and how does it line up amongst the other colorways. Rating this apple green colorway from a 1 to 10, I would give this one about a solid 7 as well. Then on October 5th, for a retail price of $125 as well, Nike followed up with the Nike Sabrina 1 University Gold. Once again, another college theme, which kind of went to my theory that I had about this Sabrina 1. I feel like this shoe might have been somebody else's shoe. Somebody else who was with Nike as a signature athlete who's not with them no more. I feel like they got the shoe from them. And because of that, they did not have a lot of crazy colorways. Even though they did have about 15 different ones that released, usually shoes don't get team basketball or TB releases as release dates like some of the Sabrina ones did, including this University Gold colorway. Don't get me wrong, University Gold and white does look really good on the shoe, and the fact that it had a University Gold base is something that I really do like, but I wish they had a little bit more pizzazz to it and some more colorways unlike TB colorways. Just my opinion. Rating this one from a 1 to 10, I do give this one a solid 6. I do like the yellow and I do like the green. Give me your thoughts about it in the comments below. The next Nike Sabrina one we're going to talk about dropped October 26, 2023 for a retail price of $130. We got the Nike Sabrina 1 Grounded. Now these feature light bone, ashen slate, coconut milk, and laser orange as a color scheme. Definitely a step up from the. Now this Sabrina one was pretty much just like all the other ones. It also featured that translucent mesh quarter panel for enhanced breathability, but one thing that was different about this particular colorway is that it did have suede accents on the tongue and heel, which does set it apart slightly from the previous colorways. I think I do like this colorway a little bit more than some of the other ones we talked about. Rating this one from a 1 to 10, I would give this one a solid 8. And if you could find some laser orange laces, that would really set this shoe apart from everything else on the court. The next Nike Sabrina one that we're going to talk about dropped October 26, 2023 for a retail price of $130. We got the Nike Sabrina 1 Family Bonds, which came in black, emerald, and photo blue as the color scheme. As you can see, these feature a black base complemented with white textile details and embroidered blue swooshes that grace the side. I do like this color combination a little bit more. I'm a really big fan of that photo blue that pops on the shoe. Also, a lace swap from white laces or photo blue laces would really set this shoe apart if you guys are into lace swapping. Rating this colorway from a 1 to 10, I give this one an 8.5. The next Nike Sabrina one dropped December 6, 2023 for that same retail price of $130. I'm speaking of the Sabrina 1 West Coast Roots. This one came in medium soft pink, total orange, laser orange, and oil green as the color scheme. Now this Sabrina one is one of those that started to get a little bit more color, a little bit more character to the shoe, which is something that I like about it the most. It has that pink dominant upper with the vibrant orange accents on the mudguard eye stays and sections of the midsole. This right here, if I rate it from a 1 to 10, I would give about 8.5, almost a 9, but it's not something I would personally want for myself, but I do like the colorway and I do like the fact that they started to try something different and give us some more loud colors. But let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. Next up, we got our first release of 2024 for the Nike Sabrina 1. This is the Beyond the Game colorway, which dropped January 3rd, 2024 for that same retail price of $130. Now this iteration of the Nike Sabrina 1 featured dark gray, platinum violet, black, light silver, and summit white as the color scheme. Now this Sabrina 1 is a little bit more special because it represents the Nike Athlete Think Tank, which is a group of 13 female athletes dedicated to amplify their voices. You have the Welcome Sabrina text on the insoles, of course the iconic S and the I on the back of the shoe. This colorway is dope and I like the meanings behind it. Rating it from a 1 to 10, this one is an 8.5. This next Sabrina is truly one of my favorite colorways of the ones that dropped so far. These dropped February 1st, 2024 for that retail price of $130. I'm speaking of the Nike Sabrina 1 Brooklyn's Finest. This came in Jade Ice, Guava Ice, Lilac Bloom, and black as the color scheme. game. As I mentioned before, probably my favorite colorway thus far. So getting it out the way, rating these probably a 9.5, maybe even a 10. If we did some lace swap, I think black laces would look good, or maybe even one of that ice lilac if that was possible to find. But this Sabrina one is an eye catcher, head turner, good conversation starter, and will look great on court or for casual wear. Let me know if you guys like these as much as I do. However, when it comes to this Oregon Duck colorway of the Nike Sabrina 1, I think the Brooklyn Finest colorway is getting a run for its money. I'm gonna go out the gate and say this is a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. These come in Melachete, black, lightning, and stadium green as the color scheme. No need for lace swapping. However, if you threw some white laces in here, or even that yellow colorway for the laces, might make these shoes pop just a little bit more. But I really like how they executed this colorway, featuring that green dominant with the yellow accents with the black as well. You cannot go wrong with this shoe at all. Like I said, 10 out of 10. Probably easily for me better than the Brooklyn Finest colorway, but it's kind of a toss-up when you see these guys in hand. The next Nike Sabrina 1 dropped April Fool's Day 2024 for that same retail price of $130, the Nike Sabrina 1 Exclamation. Now this colorway is pretty unique. Loomis green, and black is the official color scheme for this shoe. I'm not sure how much I feel about it. It does have the speckled midsole, which is just a little bit different. Seeing these in hand, they weren't as impressive as I thought by the pictures. Rating this one from a 1 to 10, this is a solid 7. Let me know if you guys are impressed by it. Some black laces might add some detail or some touch to the shoe, but I'm kind of cool on them. Next up on the list is the Nike Sabrina 1 Dedication, which dropped April 19th for a retail price of $135. This colorway is very unique, has some special meaning behind them, and a little bit more detail to them. Now this particular Sabrina 1 comes in cargo khaki, metallic gold, and olive aura as the color scheme. Now one thing that is different from this Sabrina 1 compared to all the other ones we talked about is the fact that this one actually has a translucent outsole. Underneath the translucent outsole, there is an inspiring message encapsulating the essence of dedication and passion for the game. The quote, etched with purpose, resonates with relentless dream seekers and those committed to perfecting their craft. I like the fact that they added some extra detail to it, an extra message to make this shoe stand out just even a little bit more. In my opinion, this is truly one of the more better upscale colorways of the Nike Sabrina 1. I'm curious to see what colorways are to come and what that Sabrina 2 will look like. Stay tuned for more details on the Nike Sabrina 2. Rating this colorway from 1 to 10, I'm gonna give this one a solid 9. Let me know your thoughts about it, of course, in the comments below. As of now, if there are no more Sabrina 1 colorways, let me know what you guys feel like are the best ones, top 5, top 3. Leave it down in the comments below. There are definitely some solid colorways, some good ratings here in the video. Let me know if you guys agree with those as well. I'm curious to see what's coming down the road for Sabrina and Nike. The Sabrina 2 should be coming around the corner pretty soon. We'll definitely be back with that video, but comment down below, hit the like button. And if you like videos like this, make sure you check out this video that's popping up on the screen right now, and I'll see you in that video.